Give a big round of applause for JT Foxx.
So before we bring Hugh up in a few minutes, I just kind of wanted to sort of do a recap yesterday. All these people were very successful, and they've all achieved different stages of success, and pretty much the same story. We all started nothing. So I'm going to start with you and go around the panel. If you look back at your life, single-handedly, what was the one thing that got you from like stuck, in your case, to like millions and great success, or all of us, like a light bulb moment? Because I think we all have these moments in our lives. And to me, I would say that the day I realized I stopped chasing the money and I just focused on, if you take care of your clients will take care of your success rate. That was me. That kind of changed everything. And then the minute I stopped worrying about money, money came. I worried too much about money, money didn't come. So one by one.
Sure, I was probably looking for 2 years, earning good money, but I wasn't building a long-term wealth. And I got an opportunity and I grabbed it with both hands and focused on just doing what happened, and the business grew and it took care of itself while I focused on it.
For me, it was the moment I stopped waiting for giving answers to my clients, but to really listening to them and waiting for them to give me their need. And then at that moment, it changed everything. And by the way, when I changed, I was looking for someone who can coach me so that I can coach others as well. That moment changed it.
Did you want your clients to notice you too?
Yes, they noticed me totally differently.
No, I can notice you too from here. It feels like the lights are in my face, you know? Like, I definitely, like, you wanted your clients to see you. We see you. Just thought I'd let you know.
Thank you. That's a compliment.
Yes, that is a compliment too. So I heard in America we can see you. So people are like, what's that over there? It's a shining star. You may be the brightest speaker I've ever had.
I have to give it back. That's just because of you.
Yes, thank you. The tie looks good though.
I think that the light bulb moment was when I was designing couture gowns. I was having sellout shows in America and everything was running beautifully, and we had a financial crisis in Australia in the early 90s. And from a big income, there's no income. And I took on uniform accounts, and my friends were saying, are you kidding me? And I did international hotels and resorts, and it was repeat orders. And my business just grew from, here am I thinking, oh, $10,000 gown, now I'm doing these little, maid's outfits. And what do you know? And now I'm going back to doing what I love as well. I've got balance back.
Now, one of the biggest successes in my life was probably this book I wrote about the NOPA strategy that I presented yesterday, and it's about how to be an inspirational leader in the VUCA-world. You've heard about the VUCA-world, a world that is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. And in my NOPA strategy, do you remember what N stands for? Excellent, networking. So what helped me in life was not the PhD, it was not the competence, it was networking. Because I think what really matters in life isn't what you know, it's whom you know. So I recommend all of you work on your network. I would
argue it's who knows you.
Right.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I would argue who knows you.
Whom you know and who's your excellent.
Right.
Yes.
No, I know you were blinded over there. I mean, I don't blame you. It throws you off. It's mesmerizing.
No, excellent.
Yeah, it throws off my questions. What? You know what I mean? But yeah, it's who knows you. Because people could know who you are. It doesn't mean they're going to do business with you as well. But in today's market, it's just a differentiation is so important of that. I completely agree with you.
Yes, I fully agree. And I had beautiful networking opportunities here, and I want to thank you all those dozens of people that came to take pictures with me. I felt really honored and appreciated. So
that's because you're tall. It
yes.
has nothing to do. They're like, whoa! He's the tallest German in the world.
Could be.
That's really what it was. It's nothing personal. Or you're wearing my tie, one or the other. But
that's right.
You did a great speech yesterday. Thank you.
Thank you so much, JT.
For me, JT, it was not making excuses anymore, taking responsibility and going for it 100% with 100% heart and 100% belief in myself, and in great coaching. As you know, since you've met me, my confidence has soared.
Good, yes.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. For me, it's similar to the theme that you've heard here at JT's event. It's about making that decision, making that commitment, making that investment in yourself. I tried for many years, nearly maybe 8 to 10 years, to try to do my business on my own. I keep trying it and then going back into work, and then I keep trying to make it for myself again. But it's not really to connect with those that know, those that can give you the steps, the strategies to take it to the next level. And that's for me where things really changed. I invested in myself, connected as part of the JT Foxx family, and I'm talking in front with you guys here in South Africa today. So thank you very much for that.
Dr. Angela, do you need your music?
Yes. I started control my life when I was 6 years old. My father.
Are we going to go from 6 to today?
Yeah.
Because I want to get to Hugh. I'm just saying, like.
My father took out the notebook, writing down the destiny of all children. And it was said, my oldest sister will have a miserable life after getting age. So I told myself, I will never have my life controlled. I will control my destiny. Now come to JT. Okay, I just want to share something. I don't know why you guys hesitate. Do not engage with JT family. When JT was speaking on the stage at the conference, Brisbane, when he was on the stage, I immediately recognized him. That's mind power impossible. So I immediately rushed to the backstage. I asked, how much are you paying now? So JT gave me the chance to recognize I'm now going to the second wave of success, which I will go into working on, share my message to as many people as possible, terminate the suffering. So globally, we have more peace.
So what happened when you were 7?
6.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I got a little nervous when you said that. One final part you just said, I'm going to continue that. The coaching, being part of this organization, whether me, one of my coaches, one of my events, what do you think is the biggest lesson you've learned? I already heard what you said. So, plus, we got to get Hugh up. So,
for me, the biggest lesson is making that decision, committing, following through, and giving it your best shot. And you'll definitely see the results. As JD says, the results don't lie.
For me, it's been speed of implementation, going for it and doing it.
That's a very good point, yeah.
I learned a great lesson from you, JT, and that is the 3 steps, how to make a decision. What's the best that can happen, what's the worst that can happen, and what's the most likely that can happen.
And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, decide.
Exactly. And
every great decision is done within 5 seconds.
And I'm going to keep that in my heart and in my head forever. This is so nice. Thank you for that.
Book 51.
Well, I guess what I've learned is that retirement's out the window. I can see the rest of my life is going to be so exciting. Everything I'm learning. I've had my own company for 45 years. Sorry, my PR girl said not to say that. I'm 110, yeah. So what I've learned since joining the JT program, why didn't I know that 30 years ago? Last year, it's just phenomenal, the knowledge that I'm soaking in like a sponge. And I love mentoring, and I'm helping young fashion designers with what I'm learning as well as what I already knew.
The biggest lesson for me after joining JT's program was stop making excuses. Come into action. Done is better than perfect. Just do it. Stop making excuses. No excuses at all.
I think for me it's branding. As you've stated, everyone has a brand, but it's whether it's one that works for you and grows you. The other thing I paraphrase is, don't try, do.
It's interesting that many of you, like we're sitting in the audience, now I'm interviewing you, and some of you, most of you here on the stage will be at mega success on stage. And just imagine 2,500 people, the richest people in the world, the biggest celebrity. And like, you never thought when you showed up that day that you'd be like speaking on another continent, being surrounded by amazing people. We got mega success in November. All that happens when you say yes. Yes opens doors, no stays the same. So.
And sorry, let me just tell you something about JT's celebrities. They make you feel so comfortable on the stage. You totally forget that there's 2,500 people in the room, and you just want to talk to them for hours because they make you feel so comfortable.
Maybe it's your shoes.
I didn't wear the shoes with Mel.
No, I know. I mean, that is my power. When I was 3.
But, you know, actually it's because of you, because you've been telling everybody, be authentic. And I feel much more comfortable with these shoes because this is my corporate identity.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm just listening to you, following your advice.
Yeah, I mean,
Did you record that? He's speechless.
It's not what you know, it's not who you know, it's who wears those. That is yeah, I mean, the customer is always right.
If I may, I think Reggie talks a lot about how we dress, the first impression you make. And always I've turned up to work dressed to work. My mindset is different when I turn up to work dressed in a suit, dressed to perform. Turn up in jeans and daggy shirts or whatever, that's how I'll perform.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I've always dressed for success, even though places were not, because you get noticed, and if you get noticed, people come up to you and they're like, well, why are you wearing a suit? And the next thing you know, everybody's talking to you. And also, too, like, that's why at Mega Success, we have people dress for success, because nobody wants to network with someone in a t-shirt and a jeans. And there's an image of success as well. Well, thank you, guys. Before we give him a big round of applause, before we bring up Hugh Hilton.